some alone, nigga. Just know I'm sipping on something. I'm ducking niggas woman. Know that I don't got a problem. I just don't like all the drama. I don't like dealing with karma, and I put that on my mama. So you can catch me sipping something out the bottle. Bitch, I can find just know I'm sipping on something. I'm ducking niggas woman. Know that I don't got a problem. I just don't like all the drama. I don't like dealing with karma, and I put that on my mama. So you can catch me sipping something out the bottle. Too many bitches to be fucking with another nigga bitch. That's that gutter nigga shit to try to cut a nigga bitch. These niggas bustin' by these bitches, they might touch a nigga quick. See, I'm not fussin' by the bitch, but she gon' fuss about the dick. Ain't that a bitch? Bitch, I'm an OG, nothing about me counterfeit. If you don't trust her, why the fuck you keepin' niggas round the bitch? I wonder where you found a bitch, probably with a bunch of tricks. On the corner catching licks with the chick. She tryna make that money quick. It be easy, cause I don't want the chick. Too many bitches on my dick to chase another nigga bitch. Bitch, your homie chase my liquor. You niggas know my bitch is thick. So if you love her, then you better come and get her. Bust a nigga.
Yes, sir. Welcome in to Ride Out Radio. We are simulcasting right here on Boss Man Blake's channel and also the Bank channel, Big Business, YJ and Boss channel, should I say.
Yeah, hold on. I feel more comfortable on this side.
As you can see, I got my bro in here with me. We got some we got a good show lined up for you, man. Of course, y'all know I'm Boss Busy. And that guy over there.
YJ, we here. Arthur James,
the pragmatic, is what he say.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we were just chopping it up last night, and YJ got in his bag, boy. He said, man, you know what? I'm ready to talk some motherfucking hip-hop. It's been a year, and I can't disagree with him.
Excellent year. What's good, Crucial? It's been a good year. Actually, I could even say good month. Like, just July 2025, and that's it. You know, people like to drop around summertime and get that summertime classic album.
When the third quarter? I think it's the third quarter.
I don't know the quarters.
Yeah, because I think, you got 12 months. 4. Yeah, when the third quarter.
Yeah.
No. 4. Yeah, in the third quarter.
Yeah, but it's this July, man. It's gonna be July 15th, July whatever one of these days. First, let's just run down the timeline. First, we had the Clipse. I think that was around July 12th. Then we had Joyner Lucas. That was, I think, about a week after that. Then we had Benny the Butcher, and I'm going to just say these because Raekwon dropped in between there. Then we get to Freddie Gibbs. All in 1 month, man. For me, that's a Christmas present. That's a Christmas, hip-hop back. That's a Christmas present. Those 4 artists.
Yeah. Let's take this thing.
Yeah, man. So what you got?
I think like we said in the beginning of the year, this 2025 could be the year that hip hop returned, man. And so far I'm not really disappointed. You know, I think it was a kind of a slow start.
Yeah.
But it started picking up momentum as the year went by.
Mm-hmm.
And we done did a couple of album reviews. Yeah. And we very seldom do those. So that lets you know we entertain and we listening. We listening, believe it.
Yeah. We definitely have. We've been following, we've been tracking this thing as it unfolds, as the news say, along with a lot of other things. What's good? D-Love in the building. What's good?
What up, D-Love? D-Love, what's happening?
Yeah, I know Crucial. He's definitely been he in that group chat thing. He active with it. You know, he digests the music. Even though Jid ain't dropped yet, And that's one, I'm going to just say this, from Jid last project. That Jid project, when we talk about these 4 artists we talking about, from Joyner, Clipse, Benny,
Freddie,
that Jid project, I feel like it's gonna even it on out. It's gonna have something on it that it's good. It's good. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be a dope one.
Yeah, because he gave us a little sample size of 4 songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he dropped that, and he had a song with Eminem on it, which I wasn't a big fan of.
Yeah.
Maybe, just maybe, this is why your boy hasn't dropped, and he keep pushing back and back and
back.
Talk
Roddy.
Yeah. Even though he got a huge following, I don't think no one will really mess with his numbers when it comes to this type of music that we finna talk about today. Yeah. It could be something totally different on why he keep pushing this fucking album back.
Yeah. He might just be nervous. He might be a little insecure with his product. Who knows? But that's how I'm talking about him at this point because I don't give a damn.
Well, as he should. Because, we talking about some top tier lyricists here, people. We not just talking about rap, racket, like my mama used to say. Cut that racket off. This ain't racket, people.
Yeah.
It's music. And remember, this is a radio show, so before we get into things, I gotta play something real quick before we set it off. He is one of the artists that we're gonna be talking about tonight, but I'm playing this because, God damn it, I feel like it. You understand me? In case y'all been hiding up under a rock, my dog goddamn been disrespected by some motherfucker who think he can rap better than niggas in the U.S. Boy, stop! Cut the bullshit out. You understand me? Now let's get into it, man. Here go the homie, man. Joyner Lucas, man. This is the KO. We don't want to hear no more from Skepta. Skepta, who?
Round 2, Joyner. It's on you, Joyner. You got to get Skepta up out of here. You got to get Skepta up out of here. One time for the one time.
Let me teach you how to terminate niggas on sight, little bitch. You would never be a G level. I don't care where you from or where you grew up, you would still get slapped with a tea kettle. You ain't smoking on shit, you ain't never been lit. I turn big smoke to a weed pebble. Stop talking about hits and that platinum shit, little hoe. You barely win sheet metal. Let's talk about how you got ran for your chain that was curled on the floor like a leaf petal. Let's talk about how you never grew up that hard and your mom always pushed you to be better. Let's talk about how your career fell off and the shit went straight through the meat shredder. I'm mad that I ever heard your music at all. If I didn't, I'd probably even sleep better. Hey, fuck this nigga, I'ma spray with it. Put a Glock 19 to his face with it. Always knew you was a bitch, you was raised with it. Now I know why your daddy okay with it. I should take your flag and burn that shit, give it back, then put you in the grave with it. How you gonna steal ASAP Rocky swag and fuck it all up and go gay with it? You started it, I ain't ducking no smoke, want all of it. Wanna steal my culture and talk your shit cause you mad that you can't be a part of it. You don't get no play, we ain't bumping it. Flex ain't never dropping no bombing it. You got the worst songs that I ever heard in my life, I don't even wanna hear niggas humming it. Oh, you bringing up Tory, I'm loving it. They forgot my lady went done with it. Me and Tory ain't never had smoke, that was really my nigga, we was just having fun with it. From the black Eminem, that's a compliment. I'ma wear that badge, I'ma honor it. A nigga sold like 220 million records and I bet you'd have bought a whole lot of them. Niggas mad at me cause I bothered them. Guess mama never told him she was proud of him. Even niggas like Gibbs really hate your shit, he a real OG, there's a lot of them. You can dick ride niggas and you fine with it. You got a little cosign and you proud of it. And you'll do anything just to get a little over your chain, even swallow it. I hope Big Smoke is ready to cheat with him. Better call the pole and bring the police with him. Bring enough heat to cook up a beef with him. Wet a nigga up and bring in the beach with him. The bullet gets stuck, you feeling the deep in him. Pussy ass nigga, I'm making a yeast with him. A wagyu steak, I cut up a piece with him. Floss on a nigga, I'm picking my teeth with him. Cough on a nigga, I'm making disease hit him. Walk on a nigga, I'm taking no leash with him. Lock a nigga out, I'm leaving the teeth with him. Lock a nigga down and bury the keys with him. Snake ass niggas, they really don't need venom. I'm skinning them alive and making a feast with him. Nigga need help, we bringing the streets with him. Give a nigga hell, I'm bringing a priest with him. I'ma send him to hell and up at the devil and tell him that I'm a demon who broke a piece of that happened and fell in, bitch. I'm a predicate felon. I put a shell in your melon and everything I ever set up on a record. I'm in it up. We talk about how many fucking records you selling. Cause even back up in your country, they don't check up and listen. You only sold a couple thousand and I'm betting the 7. They only sell it at the counter at the 7-Eleven. And when I finish with you, I bet they would never forget it. There ain't a single motherfucker who can sever this weapon. I hate your accent and everything you said in the record. it. I need subtitles to get it. I'm checking the spelling. I promise you that Drizzy only one that ever would mention you being a legend. Nobody would agree what he said, and I promise you it's gonna hunt you when you sleep in your bed. And I promise you that when it's over, I'ma leave an impression. And yeah, I hope you know the pressure's on when I drop this shit, cause you really on the clock, boy. I'ma write a perspective song from a UK nigga who think he a top boy. Since you wanna talk about influence, let's talk about the female clothes you rock, boy. I seen you in an interview dressed like a bitch. I guess you really a top boy. I catch him outside of the Birkin store, the Victoria's Secret shop, boy. Take all your shit, then give it to my bitch. She'll love that drip you got, boy. Put the UK US shit to the side. This is me against you, little pop boy. Clean up on L6, I don't wipe this bitch. Somebody come bring me a mop, boy. How to turn Joseph to a crime scene? Why the fucking nigga thinking he could try me? How you do your nigga wildly dirty, then turn your back on a UK crime scene? You a snake ass hoe, you slimy. You irrelevant bitch, you behind me. I don't even understand how you still got fans. I ain't heard your name since the 90s. I'm a hybrid nigga with a high beam. Turn a UK nigga to a line beam. Just around 2KO, you ain't getting up. Better call the ER to revive him. After this, I bet you wanna fight me. That's the reason why niggas don't like me. Thought you was that nigga when you talk your shit. Now you sitting back wondering why me.
What's good? Uno in the building, what's good? Story mode in the building, what's good? Who is that in the building, what's good? We simulcasting right now on the Big Business with Boss and YJ channel, as well as Boss Man Blake. It's the Boss Man Blake show. Yeah.
Man, don't fuck with Joyner. Shout out to everybody in the building. What up, Uno?
What's the Eminem thing, man? Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I seen a Hot 97 freestyle that Joyner did, and I think that's where the Eminem comparison has come from, specifically from that video. I hear it a little bit from time to time, but if you listen to a Joyner project and an M project, just because somebody rap fast don't mean that they like M. You know, I think M has a specific way that he raps fast, and is very unorthodox the way he does do it. And I think Joyner's way of doing it, it's not as variable speed. Like, I don't know, M's a little more, I think, unorthodox in his fast rapping, I guess.
Yeah, I feel
but
like
I don't see it.
When M raps fast, you can tell he's trying. I like when rappers actually, rap fast. I like it to sound effortless like that, or like Bomb, or like Twister. You know what I'm saying? That they do that shit and it flows easily. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to chop up your words to keep the flow at that speed. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Eminem does. And I'm not a huge fan of all that goddamn trying to break records and shit, because we actually seen that on the Jid song. I didn't care for that song, but it's very creative, and I think motherfuckers want to show their talent. But I just want to hear some music, bro. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah. I think the Eminem comparison, I don't see it, and of course he's not bothered by it because he say, I'm the black, fuck it. You call me the black M, okay, fuck it.
Yeah. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. We got some names I ain't never see in here, man. Salute to y'all, man. Little Nico, appreciate you for sliding through. Who else I seen up in here? Might be in the other chat because they ain't on this one. What is story mode? What's happening?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, man, yeah, basically probably the same shit you was gonna say. We here breaking this down far as when it comes to right now, 2025, people, you get a lot of traditional hip hop heads, and you hear things and they say things, and what I will say is this month alone, July 2025, when it comes to the people that appreciate bars, appreciate originality, appreciate concepts, when it comes to those who do enjoy that aspect of hip hop and not just the trap beat and I got money and I'm fucking hoes rap that we hear, the cookie cutter, which I'm not gonna say I don't listen to none of it, so I'm not but I'm saying when it comes to specifically what me and Boss be up here chopping it up about tirelessly, from week to week to week to week, we talk about this shit. So overall, it's a special time, man, because we got a lot, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a good feeling, It's a good feeling because I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm one of those ones who really don't listen to the new music, but there are certain artists that I do listen to, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to, like, why they say these bars, this what we here for, people. I think that's the foundation of hip hop. And I can't let that go. I know music evolves and it changes, and we have to allow people to be them. I get all that. But when we hear this type of shit, we here with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I guess where you want to start off at? You want to start going? I guess we'll go in chronological. We're gonna, I guess, start with the Clipse, play something from that, chop it up. Our feelings about that. We've had time to sit with that project for a while now, and I went back a few times, more than a few times, and actually kind of digested what was happening. And first impressions can be different after you digest it. So of course, you get a little more luxury with that when it comes to these projects that just came out, like the Gibbs. But I do think we could give some insight as far as first impressions from the Clipse project and how we feel about it now. So I shouldn't yay. What do you say? Lil Nico say, I don't say anything about speed, but technique is amazing. Kush say, guess I might as well disappear. Joyner may disappear. Joyner, maybe he'll respond. Oh, damn. That, you know what that's like saying? Like, I ain't gonna go into it. But yeah, I think that should be the last from Joyner. Just to in conclusion, when it comes to that, Joyner, he talking about, I'm gonna write a song from a UK artist. But look, that's a dope concept, what he said. When he said that shit in there, he said, I'm gonna write a rap about from the perspective of a UK rapper trying to be a tomboy or some shit he said that was crazy. And you know how Joyner can put himself in other people's skin from them other writing perspectives, and he can do that well. I think that should have been the first one. But
well, I think he had to hit him with a couple of jabs, you know what I'm saying? See what he was gonna do, man. Test the waters,
Yeah.
Joyner said, "This is it. Hey, I ain't doing nothing else because you ain't gonna top this. I don't think Buddy can top it either way. So, listen, Skepta, I want you to do me a favor and listen to what my uncle. He told you this last time.
You take your top lip and connect it to your bottom lip, you will shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. But y'all, we want to go ahead and get into one of these clip joints.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're a hip hop head. One thing I will say about Clipse, they had an amazing rollout when it comes to their project. I've never seen one like this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They was everywhere, and the way they put this project out, from the leaking of the Kendrick verse and all of that, man, it was dope. And I think the numbers speak for themselves. You let academics talk about it and say they goddamn taking over numbers, but fuck you, academics. I believe these boys put in enough hard work, and their hard work is showing off.
And I'm glad you brought that up before we play. I'm glad you brought that up about the rollout, and I just want to stress that and co-sign that even further, because when it comes to hip hop, that's one of the things we used to see. At a certain time, we used to see these elaborate rollouts for one album. You would see them on here. You see them on MTV one day, 106 and Park the next day. Then the next day, their album dropped. It was like a clear and concise intention when it comes to this music is coming out. It's being promoted like this. The video come out 2 weeks before it was a lot going on. And what we seen with the Clipse rolled out, Complex interview, GQ interview kind of started it all off. Went to Hip Hop DX, Pop Star, the other shit, just from interview after interview, talking to people. Oh, then did the Joe and Jada, I think the day that the album dropped, I think they did Joe and Jada podcast with Fat Joe and Jadakiss. So the rollout was flawless, and I don't think we've seen a better rollout in a long time. And I even think the rollout of this is better than the GNX, to be honest. But I can't say that because that man did the Super Bowl. So if you do the Super Bowl, you can't really just top that kind of rollout. They say D-Town Drizzy in the building. What's good? What's good? Said Joyner is definitely a chameleon. He can adapt to any facts. He can adapt to. And what's good with you, D-Town Drizzy? I just got one question for you, D-Town Drizzy, because I'm in Dallas, and I just want to make sure that's what the D-Town mean instead of Detroit. But if it is Detroit, then you can have that because we D-Town as well. It's 2 D-Towns out there. I just be, when people say D-Town, I got to know which D-Town you talking about. But yeah, let's get into and D Love. She knows oh so well about that because last week she said, when I say D Town, I mean Detroit. I said, okay, D Love.
So hey,
he said
Detroit. I knew it.
He said Detroit.
Hey, I knew it. If D Love say I mean Detroit, I said I bet you he meant Detroit too. Watch.
And every time I say that shit, man, and then she talking about, I told you. And every time I hear somebody say Detroit, they talking about, every time I hear somebody say D-Town, they talking about Detroit. So maybe, hell, we used to call OKC in Oklahoma, being from Kansas City, we called them Baby KC. So maybe, we may be Baby D-Town. I don't know, but we going to keep it rolling, man. This the first track we going to play from July 2025. Yeah, man. Let's get to it. Let's chop this Clipse up, man. Let's chop this Clipse up.
This Clipse, but this is one of the songs off the project. I think me and Jizzle will fuck with both. So we're gonna get to it, man. It's called So Be It, and this one's different from the original one that came out. So
on fire.
Yeah, I can't even disagree with you. So let's get to it.
$16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. Our rim sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, SEFB, A-Ball LV. I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I monogram like confetti. Switch is ready. She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Catch a $150 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, selling the Yeti, then I'm twirling your bitch like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this Kelly. And your ears too, if you want them blue like Belly. Lot of jetting, Prada betting, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what, Papa Heaven. Fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me. Cause niggas that I'm with like to draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me, resurrect me. Buy a dog tag the same place that they forget me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas.
I just want to say, Pharrell was in a Catholic cathedral when he made this shit. This sound like some gothic medieval cathedral shit. He took a sample out of the man. We can continue.
21, guns salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average. Fly him in, fly him out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars of my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first key up, they re-up. It's a pattern, like middlemen, they killing them, you know what happened. Smoke.
Miss T in the building.
So be it. Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping, she ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share in AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it.
So be it.
Smoke. So be it, so be it.
Yeah. Those in, welcome in to Ride Out Radio, man. Hip hop is back, and we here for it, man.
Yeah. Hit that like button for hip hop one time, man. We got something. We cooking up, man. We cooking up on this thing right now. He said, "What you feeling about the Gibbs and Alchemist?" Hey, we gonna get to it. Stay patient. That's gonna be a very interesting discussion because you got one of the Gibbs. You know, that's my guy. You know, and you got Boss. You know, he you know. So
hey, D-Town Drizzy, you said something that made this nigga right here smile when you asked that question. Boy, I swear to God.
Yeah, yeah, you made me proud. But yeah, we got to go in chronological order. Story mode say Clipse return brought life back to hip hop, and we talked about that. We talked about that during the rollout because we covered the whole rollout from the GQ interview. We chopped it up, everything from A to Z, and that was one of the things we was talking about. Like, man, the energy feel a little different, and I'm not gonna lie. Even before that, some may say the Drake and Kendrick beef kind of brought life back, and then we seen the Rayvon and Joey Badass go at it, and then we seen the Clipse come in. So it was kind of like a culmination, I feel like, of all of those things that was going on that kind of put a spark to this shit, man. Got this shit interesting again, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Man, we gotta give an ovation for the boys bringing hip hop back and bringing hip hop heads like us back to the screen. You gotta give them credit, man. What credit is due, man. And them boys deserve credit. 15 years, man. 15 motherfucking years, and they come back spitting like that, bro. I don't want to hear that goddamn shit. How like, they done lost it. You old school niggas done lost it. Shitting me.
They say it's unk music. Hey, all the unks hit the like button. All the aunties hit the like button. Goddamn, because we here with it. We here to cover that unk music. If that's what they call it. If that's what they call it. You know, they call it what they want to call it. I don't care what they call it. I call it music. That's what it is. So I seen Snoop last year drop a project that was harder than a lot of y'all. So
yeah, I don't know who. I'm gonna still say this. I don't know who the fuck wrote for Snoop, but that goddamn missionary. I ain't never heard Snoop rap like that before, bro. No.
Hey, he got his 10,000 hours in. He finally got he got about 50,000. But yeah, so that was the that was the Clipse, man. First impression of the Clipse album. We was kind of, you know, like I think we was expecting more. Production was a big conversation during the listening party we did for the Clipse. Let God sort them out, and I think it aged a little well on me. I think so, because that first impression can be a little different. You want to speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, you know, of course, like you said, we did a listening party for it, and the album started out on fire. Like the first 6 tracks, I was like, shit. Can they finish this way? And It didn't. I think when we got to the latter part of the album, it kind of took me to a point I was like, come on, man, pick up the steam. Pick up the steam. You're losing it. But I think overall, it was a great album for hip hop. And maybe some of the songs that I did not care for wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. If you can get, they had 13 songs on that project, 6 out of 13, that's a pretty dope album for me. I think it's close to 7, but what I remember, it was 6 out of 13 that I really, really liked. So my first impression of the project was, I'm happy to see y'all guys back. I'm happy to see y'all back because hip hop needed it.
Yeah, and I think I kind of graded it as far as number of songs that I go back to, probably about 5 or 6. I know mine are probably different as far as because I remember when we was doing it, it was like the song you like, I didn't like. The song I like, you didn't like. So, but that's the beauty of it, because they know when they putting these songs out, not everybody gonna like every song, but you gonna have, if we both don't like the same songs, but we both like about 6, 7, maybe songs on it, then hell, that's a dope project to get 2 different, hip hop heads, because we both hip hop heads, but we got different tastes, and to get 6 out of each one of us with 13 tracks, that says something alone. That says something alone, because you listen to some of these guys' albums like Kevin Gates and Fredo Bang, and I can keep going. It was just random. I didn't even plan that, but I didn't mean to shit on them like that. But yeah, you might get you a 3 or 4. I'm just saying you might get you a 2, 3, or 4 off some of these projects, and it'd be 16 on that joint. So,
yeah.
Queen Mother.
What up, Queen Mother? Long time no see. I'm glad you're in the building. We talking hip hop tonight.
Yeah.
We Ride Out Radio, man. And we talking about 2025 hip hop and how we feel about it right now. And we just played one of the jams from Clipse, So Be It, which I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, was that the second single off the project?
I think so. It might have been third, though. It depends. I think it was 2, though. Ace Trumpets, and then you had So Be It, and then the album came out. So yeah, that was it. I think I'm getting confused with the whole Kendrick song, because that was kind of out at the time. Crucial say that's why EPs of hits is where it's at, and it got to be the one caveat to that is EP of hits. It got to be some right, if you're gonna go that direction. But I did drop the link, man. This is an open platform. We gonna get through what we got to get through. But if anybody want to come up here and just chop it up or give their take on something real quick, hey, we here with it. We don't mind it, and we welcome you.
No, I'll come back to that, because that what Crucial just said, got me thinking over here. I would never do an EP unless I'm finna roll out a project. You know what I'm saying? I just, when it comes to hip hop is the soundtrack, or music period is the soundtrack of life. Y'all will hear me say that all the time. And after I drop a project, it's like life continues. And every day something happens in life that makes me feel some type of way, whether it's good or bad. So I feel like, an EP is nothing wrong with it. Don't get it twisted. I'm not hating on nobody who's dropping EPs and nothing like that. Because if anybody know about Don Tripp, it's like this motherfucker was dropping an EP every fucking month. And he did that shit for 2 straight. I want to say it was 2 straight years.
Yeah,
he dropped
2 straight
every fucking month.
Yeah.
I can accept that. That's still a lot of fucking music, bro. Yeah. But if you are an artist, a heavyweight, people who, somebody that people look forward to hearing your music, and you drop a 7-song EP, 1 year and don't come back to the next year with another, that's to me, that's nah, I can't fuck with that. Because that was just that just teased the fuck out of me, bro.
Yeah, I feel like, and I think Jid, when it comes to the 4-song EP that he did, I feel like if you're gonna do it, that's the purpose of it. He's saying, yeah, I got something coming, but let me give you this. So I can accept that. I can accept that.
Absolutely. It's just like Lil Wayne when he used to do Sorry for the Wait. Even though he probably dropped about 15 motherfucking mixtape songs and then gave you a full project because that's just who Wayne was.
Yeah. So yeah, man, we got the clips out the way. I feel like we definitely covered that. On to the next, we had Joyner on the docket, I think. So yeah, man, we can go ahead and get into that. Absolutely. If you want to introduce that.
Most definitely. Joyner Lucas, my light-skinned brother from another mother. Of course, we just played one of his songs that he had to go throw it away on some idiot cross seas. But in the midst of all this, Joyner just dropped the project. And we did a listening party on this one as well. And we're going to get into one of his joints, man. So y'all check out the homie, man. This is, I believe, the second song. I think it's the first or second song off the project. So let's get to it, man.
Nephew, Uncle Snoop Dogg. I need you to show these motherfuckers how it's done, loco. Show these bitch niggas what this ADHD 2 shit is all about.
Yeah.
You understand me? Show these motherfuckers, Joyner. What you playing for? Let's go.
Ain't no medicine can save me, nigga. I'm too far gone. My brain too fucked. I'm coming like, ooh. No turning back. Gotta get to where I'm going. My ADHD keep jumping like, ooh. Shit that I live, they'll never understand. You can never be me. We ain't nothing like, ooh. Came a long way from the bottomless pit. Now look at me, bitch. I'm stunting like, ooh. Got a little bitch nigga sour. I probably go to jail for I ever be a coward. I probably be dead for I ever get flowers. I might take that for I ever be honored. And try to be something that the industry proud of. The niggas wasn't giving me nada. Not a flick on me if you ever need drama. No vest on me like I never seen karma. The way I was raised, I knew I'd forever be a problem. Never got the love that I needed at home. I was misunderstood, shit turned me to a monster. Dad always letting me down, but my steppops raised me and showed me I never need a bother. And now a nigga rich, so it'll be a cold day in hell for this bitch nigga ever get a dollar. And I ain't got love for nobody, give a fuck about me. I'm a self-made nigga, you ain't up without me. Ain't too many motherfuckers I trust around me. I'd have been through the storm, ain't nothing I'd see. A lot of niggas thought I'd give up and not me. Told a nigga you swing one duck and I weave. On my whole mixed drink with a cup of Ali. I'm a gotta ride till the wheels fall off. I fuck a bad bitch till the heels fall off. You a dog, I get your hotel sawed off and your head chopped off. I'm a real lost cause, I'm real fucked up. I'm still caught off, ain't no pellet gun, it's a real sawed off. I've been waiting for a nigga tryna pop something off. Hit a nigga in the back, that's a real raw dog like nigga still showing off. Too much time on your hands, see your hands blowing off. I got money in the bank, got deals going off. I can sell my catalog, but I'm still holding off. Got crabs pulling on me and they still holding on. A lot of niggas did me dirty and they still wanna bond. Get my hand to a nigga, really still wanna arm. Wanna write diss tracks, but he still want a song with the fact. I ain't never sleeping, I'm relieving the pressure. Came from the bottom when we can see a homicide like every week get the heat up under the dress. Think of one day I'ma see it better. Hate the poverty if I can be worth it, we'll never settle. When I grow up, then I'm hoping I'm never seeing a stretch. I'm working out a fight, you were trying to keep it together. If I ever make it, I wanna change it and make a dividend to get it in and take all the problems that we were living in and throw it all away so we never live in the shit again. And maybe the niggas would've told me I need a riddle and a medicine or anything that'll make me upset again. And put me in the school with the troublemakers who tripping and would start the shit again. Trying to bully me cause I'm different than my ADHD. And I'm thinking that I was living in my head again. Shit.
Ooh, wait.
Let's go, Joyner.
You don't have to pretend, baby. I know it gets hard. Looking around, you start to think, maybe this isn't what I wanted. But you have to keep going, keep moving on. And don't you ever look back. Don't you ever look back.
Yeah.
Yes,
Dope way to start off an album.
Yes. And I could have chose any one of his singles that he had, but that one right there, I love the way he came in on that project, man.
Yeah.
I think he's telling a story about his life. And this is a follow-up to his first ADHD. And this is something he actually went through as a kid. And one thing that tripped me out about this album when I heard it was a skit with Kevin Hart. He was like, man, you 30-something years old, you still talking about you got ADHD? I mean, it's a mental issue that people have. I don't think it goes away, bro. But I think, me and Jizzle talked about this. I always speak on it. Is a vulnerability. And the fact that he feels comfortable doing it, I think it's dope, man. I think it's dope. But let's go ahead and get in first impressions, man. What was your first impression on the project, Jizzle?
First impression was there was some highlights. I think it was drowned out to an extent. I think the highlights were kind of, I don't know if it was the highlights were not high enough or if I felt like the originality or the creativity of it didn't overwhelm the lowlights on the project. So I go back to some of the songs on there. But I do feel like there's no way I can't say his last project was better than this, because just from a preference standpoint, his last project I think will forever live as one of his dopest projects to me.
Well, for right now, it still is, and it stands that way, and I agree with you on that because, to me, his last album for us was the best album of 2024. And that's high praises. This is an independent artist, people. And a lot of people don't know that about Joyner Lucas. He's not signed to no goddamn body. He's doing all this himself. You know what I'm saying? And I think you have to give him credit for that alone.
Oh yeah.
As far as my first impressions of his project, I liked the rollout. I think mid rollout for him, he had an epiphany because he really wasn't rolling the project out. He just told you he had an album coming. And then he did a video on his page, and it's like he realized, like, damn, I just watched Cardi B do about 5 motherfucking promo videos for her new project that ain't even dropping to another month after mine, and mine dropping in a few weeks.
Right.
One thing he did and he started doing, and I appreciate it because I'm marketing and promotion myself. That's what I do. Is he just started talking about his project, putting it in your face, even though it was a little late. But at the same time, man, that's what you got to do. If you believe in your product, especially being an independent artist, you have to do that, bro. But I like the project. I like the project. I really didn't have no chords. I think just like the Clipse album, there are certain songs I didn't like, but overall, I think it was a very dope album.
With you saying that it's a dope album, I want to send you some other music. Like if you say that that's dope, I almost want to send you other projects that I feel like are in that same lane, because we learn each other's likes, and I do feel like there's other albums out there that have been past drop that I would never think you would have liked, so I never sent, because I'm like, but the fact that you like this is almost like I want to send you what's the white dude name that I want to send you some Jack Harlow project. I want to send you I can't think of right now, but there's some other artists who I feel like that you would think is dope that maybe you may not have heard, or if you heard, you maybe heard the single but didn't hear the project.
I get what you're saying, and I gotta think of the reason why I heard Joyner Lucas versus not hearing Jack Harlow, which I heard of Jack Harlow, man. I think Jack Harlow can fucking rap. I don't know what the fuck he's doing with his time these days because I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah,
But
he even kind of fell back. Yeah.
yeah, I think Jack Harlow is one white boy that can actually fucking rap. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I don't just throw somebody away because of I don't like this about this person. No, I will listen to it. Now the old me,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about it. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I wouldn't even try your music nowadays. I like to give people a try. Thanks to my brother Chisel, because I wouldn't do it.
Well, thank you. Yeah, man. So I'm a tap back. I still tap back in with it. It's not a complete, I think my expectations after, what's crowning it, 21 of the albums of the year, my expectations was high. And when I felt like they wasn't met, I was a little pissed off. I ain't gonna lie. Excuse me. But yeah, man, it definitely it was a good project. It was a good project from someone who definitely knows how to rap and can rap, so yeah.
I think he's reaching out to a different audience. And I know you don't like that. But to me,
That's the part I didn't want to go there, but since you said that's the part that it just some of them songs I was just like, it's a meaningful song and it means this, it means that, and it just the sonically the sound of it, I was like,
we just gotta understand sometimes when it comes to, I guess, solidifying your spot in hip hop, especially today, you have to do that.
Right.
Just think about the top selling artists besides NBA YoungBoy. Think about the type of music that they do, bro.
You say that even as an independent artist, with him having some success as independent, you say that even as an independent artist, you have to do that as well?
I feel like you have to, because
if
you're trying to, if you want your music played in places that normally they don't, you have to put that type of music out for them to play it. You know what I'm saying? The radio is not going to play your music just because you got a hit over here with us. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now for some reason, they're not playing my shit over here. I got to find some type of music that I can relate to that maybe have a different sound that's going to make them play it. And I can't hate on that, bro. I cannot hate on that.
Yeah, nah, I can't hate on it. I can't hate on it. I feel like if that's the case, then let it be real to you. Like, barring all audiences, like let it be like, you know what? I'm liking this now. Like let it be organic instead of the audience driving you to do something. I think that's the only little thing that I guess don't like about it, is if someone is doing it and the intentions behind them, if their intentions behind doing it and in their heart, they're not really like, man, I don't feel this shit, but they gonna like it, so let me put this out. Like, if it's like that, like, man. But I guess that's the cheat code. That's the cheat code, I guess.
You said something. Let's think about White Noise. I know it's one of the songs that bothered you, but you said he has to feel it here.
Yeah.
If you listen to White Noise, which is a song on his project,
if
you listen to what he's rapping about, I understand it. That's something that people with ADHD deal with. So I think he did feel it. I believe you just didn't care for it because of the production of it. And the production.
No, his vocals was commercial. It was the tone of even the way he sung. It was very friendly. It was very commercial friendly as far as his delivery. Everything about it was commercial. But I'm not saying that he didn't feel it, because this is what he goes through. So how can you not feel it? See what I'm saying? Like, that's just, so, but as we always say, that don't mean I gotta like it, so yeah. I was saying hypothetically, if they was feeling like, fuck it, I'm gonna put it out. I ain't getting no Grammy nod last year. Damn it, let me put this shit out. I bet you I will this year.
I don't know. That's a good point you brought up. And that particular song, I can't, now that I've heard it, I can't hear it to another beat. And I like the way he did it. I don't know. That's just me, I guess.
Yeah, nah, it's all preference, you know, but yeah, man. That was the second. We talked about the Clipse. We talked about Joyner. We talking about July 2025 hip hop, the drops we got. Crazy part is Roddy Ricch could have been in this discussion if he would have dropped the project and it was good.
Yeah,
and it was good.
It had to be good. It had to be good.
He could have Queen Mother say great analysis, proud of you. Been educated about this genre specific scientific break. Oh yeah, scientific. She gave us the scientific. What D Love say? They didn't start diagnosing that till the early mid 80s, I believe.
Appreciate that.
I believe you are correct when you do say that. We could say the same thing about Kendrick using that logic. Using the logic. Using that logic that we talk. Yes, you definitely could. We definitely could. Coming from I was about to say 808s and Heartbreaks. Coming from Mr. Morale project to GNX, I could definitely agree with that narrative about Kendrick Lamar using that towards the logic. Or that logic, you know, I can see that.
Yeah, because I remember he actually came in, and this might be not in the same category of what we just spoke of, but you remember how he came in on Whacked Out Murals? He said, fuck the double entendres. I want you to feel this shit.
Yeah.
He was catering, and I ain't gonna say catering because I think he was just being who he was as an artist.
But I think I would use the catering.
Listening
to that project.
No. Well, I'm just talking about how he approached that particular song, because how he did the rest of his music, you had to listen to Kendrick, bro. Because if you didn't listen, you would miss a message. And a lot of his music did have double entendre. So that's why I think he approached like, fuck all that double entendre shit. I want you to feel this shit.
Yeah.
And I think that's why that GNX is probably different for a lot of people. And if we go back to Not Like Us, that's where I feel like he didn't give a fuck about being lyrical. He didn't care about that, because that song was not lyrical at all. We know that. So
yeah, he did get his bars off on some of them songs on the actual project. But yeah, that when you hear Not Like Us and when you hear him say that on the intro of the shit, like fuck all the double entendres, I want you to feel this. But what about the ones where we feel the double entendres? Now you got yourself in a tizzy now. But
he went and grabbed some other listeners who wouldn't normally listen to him.
Right.
And that's the base, or I should say the foundation of listeners today, because they don't really got the time to break down what the fuck a double entendre is, let alone pinpointing where they at in the song. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. And I think myself, and this live, it might run a little bit long because before we go on to the next one, I think for myself, when it comes to my music preference, right, it's almost like I'm starting to realize I only really, really rock with something if there's something about it that's not like anything on the market right now. Like the things that are out that are not the familiar and common are the things that I tend to gravitate towards. So I think when we talk about commercial and having a certain sound and catering, quote unquote catering or not catering, even if you're not trying to cater, but if it's got that sound to it, it's like if I can pick out a put a hat out and shuffle around some shit and pop out this song and then pop out another song and it be similar in a lot of ways, then I'm more than likely not gonna rock with it as much, type of thing. And that was just a personal preference rant, just by the way. Just to explain where I'm coming from when I'm talking about Joyner, when I'm talking about the GNX and the Not Like Us and shit like that.
D-Love.
No. We good.
Hey, check this out. Did you navigate to mumble rap when it first came out? Because it was different.
Did I navigate?
Hell no, you didn't.
Did I navigate to it? What?
You remember what you just said? Because one statement you just said, like, you want to listen to something that you've never heard before. You know what I'm saying? And when that shit came out.
Okay, to an extent. Let me add that on it. Because if I can't understand what the fuck you saying, and even with mumble rap, do you hear the production of mumble rap? I mean, it's I can definitely, the rabbit out the hat, that analogy that I gave about picking something out the hat, yeah, you could do that and pick it out, and that's mumble rap. Even when it started, the production was always not there for me personally, you know. So
yeah, I think some of the mumble rap has some nice production, but I agree, most of it's not good. I don't like Metro Boomin. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's not one of my favorite producers. I wouldn't say. He'll stumble upon some fire though. He got his highlights. I will say that. Sonically he knows how to get that thing jamming in the trunk. So he said it definitely took me a while to come around to mumble rap. Yeah. Now mumble rap is sing rap now. I think mumble rap is sort of less of a thing now, especially when you hear somebody like Bossman, D-Lo, Icewear, Vizo, and Rio the Young OG, and some of the younger guys who are doing certain styles of music. You're hearing a little less mumble, I feel like, and you're hearing a little more singing, I feel like. But
yeah. But yeah, we done went down from Clipse, we done went down to Joyner. Now, now we're gonna really get into some of the hip hop lyricists that maybe some people don't know about, but we got one in the chat already that we already know. They know about Mr. Gibbs. But first, I guess we're gonna get the Butcher first.
Yeah, let's talk about Butcher, but let's talk about Benny the Butcher coming. Let's talk about Benny the Butcher and this project that he had. Summertime 2025, he put out a project. And it was some shit on there. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna play one called 77 Club. And just peep the cadence. That's all I'm gonna say. Just peep the cadence. I don't know if he did it on this specific one. And I don't think he did, but yeah. Let's go.
Benny the Butcher he's one of the ones, man. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. This is the homie. Benny the Butcher. 77 Club.
Summertime, but
Big BSF. Griselda, nigga. Y'all niggas don't got enough to stop me. You can't talk money to a nigga who been broke and rich, nigga. Y'all niggas don't got enough guns to stop me. In the trap with my stick out, I ain't going back to the big house. Frontin' like you on, but y'all was just asking for discounts. 300 in a day, wait, that's actually a miscount. My lawyer told me it's $500,000 by his count. Yeah, you know that's real shit. I don't gotta check my bitch cause I tame mine. It's time to go, and I just tap my wrist like it's Dame time. In the pocket throwing spirals. You know this game, you put out something hot, and they won't like you, but get shot, you going viral. Push the culinary in the mullet hand. I played the game right with stash houses and rubber bands. One hand wash, the other hand. This year we gon' settle it. As veterans, we know that nothing come before presidents. Muscle, don't beat intelligence. How far I went to school was irrelevant. Wrong one to bet against. I gave my hood drugs like I had a degree in medicine. Spinning digits on glitter. When the last time you heard a nigga spit it as realer? Got dope boys trending on Twitter.
I made this shit look good again. I made this shit look good again. $1.20 in the track hall. Look at this shit wrap up. Pick my niece up. She pointing at my piece and say what that cost. Your money slowing up. I guess the streets got you blackballed. Cause every plug you know severed ties with a hacksaw. Hey, yo, hold up, let me address how I'm anti-Semitic was only handing y'all credit. Immigrants built foundations, these standards that I commended. If I'm wrong, I stand corrected. Not to boast, but me and my Jewish lawyers still toast over glasses. Yeah, man, it's my right-hand man rich, but my big brother buried. Went to my OG's funeral and all white and married. Me and Hit Boy got a classic. Same thing for me and Harry. I made millions just kicking it like Adam Vinatieri. Bush, you coming, nigga? They wonder how I did it. I'm hearing whispers from critics, but the numbers never lie, neither do analytics. Fuck all the naysayers. They say it's crazy that even my bitch make more than a WNBA player. Let's go.
You say mumble rap, ain't that speaking in tongues? D-Love say I can never rock with it. I don't blame, it's all preference.
That was a homie, Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
Representing up north. They from New York, right?
Buffalo, New York, yeah. Yeah, it's one of them.
Go ahead.
It's one of them things where, with certain types of hip hop, it's not made for everybody. At the end of the day, you see what I'm saying? Like it's just not made for everybody. Like there's certain songs I hear and I feel like it's made for a large crowd, and there's certain styles of hip hop, styles of production that it's not made for everybody, So D-Town say in the beginning it definitely seemed that way.
Yeah. I can agree with that. Because at one point in my life, I wouldn't really be listening to Benny the Butcher or Freddie Gibbs, for a few reasons. One, I'm from the South. I'm from Georgia. They shitted on us,
Oh, don't take it there.
Well, I'm just telling you why I didn't back in the day. They didn't really fuck with us, so it was like, fuck you too. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man. I hate that it's like that.
It's not like that no more with me.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, as far as the fact that how they did that shit and how NY was doing Southern rap at the time, giving credit to the West, but not to South, and it being on some shit like them niggas slow and ooh, excuse me. My bad. That was a big one. But
that was a big one right now.
I hate that it was like that, and I hate that it is for some still probably like that,
yes. Like Big Gip still don't fuck with them, but I just once you become a true hip hop head, you just love music. You can't deny good music. You just can't do it. Now you still gonna have your taste, what you feel is good and what you feel is not, and I can't deny certain northern rappers or East Coast rappers like Hove, Jada, X, God bless his soul, Fab, and several others. And Nas, Benny.
I was waiting.
Because if it's good music, it's good music.
Yeah,
if I had an enemy who was rapping, if he got good music, I'm gonna listen to it. I don't fuck with him, but his music dope. That's how I am. So big shout out to Benny the Butcher. I like his flow, man. I like his style. Yeah.
For me, that's really what it boiled down to. For me, with Benny is the flow. the production sometimes, like even on his last project before this one, I didn't really like his last project. It was like 2 songs. It was a short project. I think it was maybe only 10 songs or something, but cared for maybe 3 out of 10. You know, that's a low percentage. But I felt like this one, you know, the track with Bun B and The Wall and some of the tracks on there, I was like, okay, now this is what I like to hear. More of a mixture of boom bap than actually traditional boom bap. And he kind of goes flip-flops back and forth from that traditional drumless, sometimes rock marciano type beat, type of sound, which it's really hit or miss for me with that. But when he does this more like a Dave East type production, where it's a mixture of the bass and the hi-hats and the snares, when he does more of that, he can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. You know, I'm not a big fan of boom bap, so you know that's gonna automatically take away from the song when it comes on. But with him on this particular project, I heard the 808s in there. You know, I like the drum kicks. There's certain drum kicks I don't like. I can't stand them. But on Benny the Butcher's project, I was satisfyingly surprised at this project because it was dope. Man, listen, if you've never heard Benny the Butcher, go listen to this project, bro. Benny did his thing on this motherfucker, man. What is it called? Benny Summer 25 or something
Summertime
like
Butch. Summertime Butch 25. D-Town Drizzy say, my city ears had to adapt to that country shit, but the beats were always fire. Hey, I like the honesty. I like the honesty.
I can't be mad at that, bro. Because listen here, man. Don't shoot me. But that drill shit, I'm trying. I swear to God, I'm trying. But you know, I'm an older cat, man. I'm from the old school, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to adjust my ears to be more open to newer things, whether I feel like it's crazy or not. And you know, not crazy as far as the sound, but the shit that niggas be rapping about, bro. I'm gonna just leave it right there, bro.
Yeah, I think with boom bap, there's more of a potential to be original. And I'll just say this. That statement alone, you know, you might think I'm crazy, but let me break it down like this. Like, look, if you got a sample versus someone just playing the keys, not everybody is played keys in the church. Like Zaytoven, not everybody can press record and play like how Kirk Franklin did on the T.I. song, just play through a whole 50 bars of piano and loop that bitch. Like, not everybody can do that. So when it comes to that, the originality level is very high. But when you got a boom bap or you got a sample or just a sample being inserted, I feel like the potential for something to be just new and fresh to the ear is a little bit higher. Now, that comes with some caveat because a lot of people go to the same samples. A lot of people sample the same type of music, like old 70s soul samples. Like, there's samples from movie scores. 3 6 Mafia was famous for, DJ Paul and Juicy J famous for sampling movie scores. And that gave them kind of the edge production-wise in Memphis, and it gave a whole sound to Memphis that you still hear with the Key Glock and Young Dolph and Make the Band Play, Lido and Trip. Like, that influence that they laid down is still kind of present in today's, you know, the soundscape of Memphis. But it's just, I think the sample game and the boom bap game, it may be a little more hit or miss, but I feel like for me personally, the hit is a little bit higher, or whenever it is one that's fire, I feel like it's a little more fire because the I guess originality aspect of it being something that sounds fresh and not, you know, the same flute or the same horn or the same, you know, whatever melody tactic is used in a lot of, you know, more southern type beats. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
No, great breakdown. And it's always gonna be what either the artist like or the fan like, what type of beats they like, what type of vibes they like. For me, the boom pap type of beat, whether it has a sample or not, it's just boring. It's boring as fuck to me. And it's more than a beat that you should be listening to. Of course, you should be listening to the verse, the bars. But at the same time, we know, especially this time, this day and era, or this day and age, we want something that we can bob our head to. The lyrics need to go very well with the production. And that's just how I feel. And that's, to me, that's what makes certain artists better to me than maybe like a Nas or a Jay-Z versus a Wayne or a T.I. I'm going to listen to Wayne and T.I. before I listen to them. Not because they're from the South, it's because when they put their music together, it works well for me. Or Jeezy, yeah, or Rick Ross.
Yeah.
I can vibe to that. But nowadays, like 444 is one of my favorite projects from Hov. And that shit right there, if you're not in that mental state, if you're not on your grown man shit, you wouldn't understand why I like that project so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I can feel that. So where we at? We at an hour and 12. I guess let's get into, well, I guess before we get into the Freddie Gibbs, I guess there's a couple honorable mentions. Of course, we talked about the Lito and Trip Step Brothers project. That's been another one that came out. Paul Wall just dropped some shit yesterday, and I like it. I don't think you got a chance to look. It just came out, so. But that project, The Tonight Show, Paul Wall, DJ Fresh. DJ Fresh is a producer from California. His production style, there's no one like DJ Fresh. I'm going to just say that. You type DJ Fresh live stream, he goes live 4-5 times a week, pulls up samples and make beats to him. That's what he does on his live stream. So the fact that Paul Wall linked up with him and did a whole project together, I think that's dope. Murray had a project in which you feel, you know, it was some shit on there. It was some shit on there, I ain't gonna lie. Exhibit Kingmaker, I felt like had some shit on it. The production I felt like was better than the bars at times. But to see Exhibit come back, that was good. I feel like that it was refreshing. Is there any more that I'm missing out on?
I'm trying to think right now before we move on. Let's see. I just want to make sure anything that. Oh, never mind. We ain't got to mention that project.
You talking about Gates? No Gates. I know Gates had one.
I ain't even gonna do Crucial like that. We're not gonna mention that album.
Oh, the Wayne. Yeah, Wayne did drop, and we kind of, by consensus, kind of feel like Wayne dropped the ball on that thing. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I haven't gone back to listen to it. Ray Vaughn, The Good, The Bad, The Dollar Menu. I did like that project. I will say that. Jim Jones at the Church Steps.
That was a dope project.
It was.
Project was a dope project. Hey,
it's crazy, but it was.
It was. And I never would have thought I would have actually sit down and enjoy the Jim Jones project, but his album was pretty fucking dope, man. I got to get to him.
Yeah. Yeah, we seen BG, Freedom of Speech. We seen that, I feel like, was look overable. Couple tracks on there. Couple.
It has some on there I fuck with, but overall, nah. Well, do you consider some sexy songs for you as a hip hop artist album, or that's R&B? Yeah, I know that's your boy.
As far as commercial, it should be mentioned. It has to be mentioned. It really, when you think about it, just because of the sheer numbers it did and the success it had with these songs. Baby girl, I want to see you do your dance. You know, that's a hit. It was a hit for the year. So he did do that. that shit he dropped yesterday, that wasn't it. Drake tripping, but
definitely wasn't it. Yeah, that's about it, man.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna tap into. Well, you know, we ain't gonna tap into R&B. We'll say that for another live. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. To be honest with you. Unless we're gonna talk about Lil Durk.
Lil Durk, nah. What was that? 7220 Deluxe album? I actually like that project, but I didn't like the one he just dropped. The one where he's sitting down and meditating and shit. I didn't like the Deep Thoughts. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling that too much.
Yeah, and Lil Baby album, I ain't like that shit either.
Lil Baby album, man, I listened to that thing one time. I ain't never went back to that bitch. So, but yeah, we're gonna keep it pushing with the last project from Freddie Gibbs, and yeah, man, it's Gibbs, man. It's that boy, the bald head assassin.
His twin brother from another mother.
Yeah, man.
What song we got? We gonna play?
I think I got Skinny Suge. Yeah. Skinny Suge 2. That was actually on the first one, on the first project he did with Alchemist, the Grammy nominated project he did with Alchemist. The first time. This is the second one, you know, Alfredo. And this one is called Skinny Suge. Skinny Suge 1 was on the first project. This is Skinny Suge 2 on the second project. Let's do this like this, man.
Mike, shake. Shake. Peace, big time, bro.
Check.
Rest peace, T-Mac, you did. I am a nightmare walking, psychopath talking. The last fucking nail in the coffin, the flame on the cross. Black ball head Jesus, I hang on the cross. In the street crucify me, but I stay bouncing off it. Last time, magic wand, she put it in my palm. Call the police back, bitch, tell them it was a false alarm. Niggas wanna kidnap your moms, I'm trying to keep them calm. Before I leave the house, I say all my doers and martial arts. I survive, like Easter Sunday, rabbit on the rise. Cowards die 1,000 deaths, nigga, I got 1,000 lives. Burn these niggas 1,000 degrees. I crematorium, squeeze the poison out of the scorpion. Mandalorian, the space cane, push space goose. The cappuccino color suede, roof the 99 deuce. Retail therapy, front of the home you work, man, I might as well start a charity. Seen J Boog get shot in his eye, that gave me clarity. I put some money up, cause this rapping shit might never last. Wanna go hang it up, I seen too many rapping niggas pass. Niggas that hit you up, so every rap I spit could be my last. Really don't give a fuck, they want the clout, it ain't about the cash. Last time, magic wand, she put it in my palm. Pussy bomb, shedding funds, my pimpin' Megatron. Big as ever, King Kong, Papa the Rolling Stone. Move like Big Perk with the work, coke in the carry on. Get them gone, nigga. I know some niggas that'll do you if I do a song with them. Got my hoe up in the spot, I'm about to send her home with them. Jewish lawyer beat the case, I had to say shalom with him. I'm the last dime, magic wand, she put it in my palm. Pussy bomb, shedding funds, my pimpin' Megatron. Niggas wanna kidnap your moms, I'm trying to keep them calm. Before I leave the house, I say all my doers and my shalom. Yeah.
Inshallah, mashallah.
I'm the last
More of a personal favorite off the album.
attention to yourself, you understand?
It's crazy because
If I'm on a job, I'm gonna kill everybody.
when I first heard it, I was like, did he do a hook? But the way he rap, he just do it's like he do a little 4-bar hook in between his bars, and it's almost seamless, like he ain't even do no fucking hook.
Just want to let you know that I appreciate you. You took me in.
That
Everything
was
we've been
Freddie
doing up to this
Gibbs.
point helping me bounce back.
Okay. He's still doing a lot of talking. So yeah, this is Mr. Gibbs himself. And this is one of Jizzle faves out of 2025 and years back. But let's get into it, man. So your first impression, which I know, but tell the people your first impression. Of that.
Yeah, my first impression, man. I gotta go back to originality. My first impression was I didn't hear anything like this so far this year, and that stood out. I didn't have high hopes for the project because Alchemist isn't, Alchemist is a legend. He's a legend to me. Even though I don't like a lot of his production at times, I feel like he does better depending on which artist he's dealing with. Like, he'll be drumless with certain artists, all drumless, and then we'll get this, like, where that song there, if you that shit bamming in the trunk, no matter what it sound like on the earbud, that shit bamming in the trunk, and he definitely he wasn't afraid of the bass with this project. I will say that, but I it wasn't as bad, it wasn't as good as his last two, but it was still good because the last two, them bitches ride all the way damn near. So
and that's the only thing I can't go off of, which is the last one. I didn't hear the one before that one because like you introduced me, which I heard about Freddie Gibbs, but I never listened to him. But doing music, in case some of y'all may know, well, a lot of y'all may know, but D-Town, Drizzy, and all others, we do music. So, we come from two different places in life. So we had to learn to coexist together and get on tracks. I know I did that I normally wouldn't get on. And listening to Freddie Gibbs was new to me. But I liked his last project.
Yeah.
This one, not so much. It just wasn't my cup of tea. There was a few songs on it that I could, may hit the play button again, but this wasn't for me, man. I couldn't vibe to this one like I was able to vibe to that last one. I feel, and I'm only comparing the two because these two are almost in the same, realm of hip hop. I feel like Butcher album was that shit.
Yeah,
and that's just how I feel about it, bro.
Yeah. Not to be random, but the Raekwon project, I don't want to forget about that as a mention because I have gone back to that a few times. But as far as this,
I want to play something since you brought Raekwon up.
Yeah,
because a lot of people all over social media, and I understand why, are saying the Nas verse was about Jimmy. It wasn't. And Raekwon said it. Check this out.
We the examples, we who we said we was, never faked it. Ones who were jury they couldn't play with, the ones who stayed rich. Details of my revolutionary ways probably get studies of CIA shit. Who has true power? Brothers lit the cash, gas them up. Lit a piece of ass, drive them crazy, that's nasty stuff. Notice how it's growing, only suckers are gutless. Get a little money and turn into Uncle Ruckus. This ain't a super cartoon, no. I'm the truth, but now you feel like you Anthony Supply. You not though. Money bought you some goonzo. I tell it straighter than a hot comb. You a knockoff, you not from the cloth. Scary nigga. My natural instinct is tell it real and let it sink in. I had to think quick and not let the weak win. Got smoke for me, beef with yourself. I be cheaping too hard to notice every week. It be somebody else. Soon as my name's mentioned, lames are offended. If words hurt you, it wasn't intended. But when it comes to my words, if I said it, I meant it. If the shoe fits, this one is for you, bitch. You got me confused with your fabricated form of delusion. You're dusty, need to be bitch smacked.
Okay.
Face under stump feet on concrete. They want me tricked back. 30 on bottles alone, a mill in the wrist. Facts, excellency. Dudes is envious, they pretend to be us. Feminine traits fake, low-key, they women disgusted. Lame for life, illicit them. Rich bums, broken soft, speak on me like I'm a bitch or something. It's mind-boggling who they are behind the scenes. It gets spooky in Brooklyn, Bronx, Harlem, and all the Queens. It's Staten Island, real type shit. Dying species of real men. I feel that shit, yeah.
Could have been. Could have been.
Raekwon, I seen him on Instagram, and he said something of the such as Nas got to him was like, man, I want to change my verse because I don't want people to think, because they say that verse was done before the Jimmy shit even popped off. That's what was said. Don't you think? This is what Nas told him. And I think Raekwon was like, nah, man, fuck that, man. That verse dope as fuck. So I guess that's why we still heard it. I don't know if he actually went in and changed it on the project, but that got leaked before Raekwon album actually dropped. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all attention on the Jimmy and Nas.
It needed to be out. It needed to be out. We needed to hear that. Hear a little echo.
Yeah, echo.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah, I'm hearing myself. But yeah, yeah. Let me maybe okay, we good now. Okay, we good now. Uno say new project is dope and killing stuff. Jimmy new project. Yeah. Oh yeah, he has some shit on there.
We had touched on it. Yeah. Jimmy new project, well, his latest project. Yeah, that shit was harder than a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah. I guess far as, because, I gave my reasons, my breakdown, which I felt was sort of elaborate, far as Joyner, far as the Freddie project. And I know it, and I kind of expected, it not to be received well. Because when I heard your voice, I was like, yeah, I kind of had that feeling. But I guess if you can go just a little bit deeper as to the things you heard and was like,
I even tried to listen to it with a different set of ears. And I told you that I wanted to listen to what he was rapping about versus the production alone, which I never do production alone. I try to combine them together, but the production really killed my ears. But
damn.
Now I won't say Freddie Gibbs can't rap. You won't hear me say that.
Yeah.
But it was nothing spectacular to me about what he was rapping about. And I just told you this earlier today. It's like we tend to, which I don't, but a lot of people tend to crucify Pusha T for rapping about dope and saying that's all he rap about. And I heard a lot of, dope bars throughout this project. Not saying that's the only thing he rapped about, but it was all through this motherfucker. You just have to listen. So, and Benny the Butcher is the same, but which one would I rather listen to is Benny. But I guess I'm grading it just like you graded Joyner's album off of his last project. Freddie Gibbs' last project, I think, was pretty fucking dope. This one don't compare to that one whatsoever. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I agree with you. Joyner's don't compare to his last album because I think his last album was super dope too, but I don't think this was a huge fall off. It was just in a different lane than his last project.
And how you just explained that is how I look at this. Cause this is my type of music. Like that's why this album is the reason why I was pumped up to do this live, because I've been hearing Raekwon, Pusha T, Gibbs. I've been hearing these people on this thumbnail, and this is my kind of music. Like this is just my preference type of thing. So that's kind of what got me so amped up to do the live. Because when I heard this, of course, the first 3 tracks, soon as Enchilada hit, I was like, okay, this is what we like. This is just like the last project. This song, and not all of them are like that, but when it comes to the actual overall sound of this project, this is what I want to hear. The beat to Enchilada, I would pick that beat. That last Skinny Shook, I would pick. Like, these are beats I would pick. This is a sound that this is my preference type of thing, you know. So yeah.
I ain't mad at that, because my question was, what is it? And you just answered it. What is it about this album? You know, the production. Yeah, that's what me and you different.
Yeah, we are.
I didn't care for none of them goddamn beats. None of them. None of them motherfuckers.
The fact that like that blows my mind. That shit was, but aside from the production, we know it's about the rapping. Far as Gibbs' style, he knows how to weave his shit. His delivery, the way he delivers, he's kind of in that Benny faction where he delivers, and his voice and his vocal tone are all original to him. To the point to where if someone raps like Benny the Butcher, you will know if they're trying to rap like Benny the Butcher. If someone raps like Freddie Gibbs, you will know that they're trying to rap like. But if someone raps like Joyner, you won't know, because there's so many people who have that vocal tone and cadence. And it goes back to originality, but, you know, like I was saying, if it's something out there that's not like anything else, I'm gonna, like, that's part of what the gravity, the music is it's like a gravitational pull to that type of music to an extent, because Tyler, the Creator, no one sounded like that shit, but I'm not gravitating to.
I would hope not, because I'm damn sure not. And yeah, I'm glad I had the opportunity to listen to Benny's on before Freddie's, because I wouldn't want to come up here and sound biased because I'm from the South, or the type of music I like is really not based from up north, because I do like up north music. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that well understood here. But Benny the Butcher, I like a lot of his production, because when I heard the beat, it drew me in closer to listen. You know what I'm saying? But when I heard the beats come on for Freddie, it was just like, okay, let me just listen to what the fuck this nigga's talking about, because I want to know why the hell YJ, you know, got a lot of respect for this dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he's a rapper. And if you listen to, you know, any of our music, you know YJ is a fucking rapper. He's a fucking rapper. Whether I like a beat that YJ may send to me, I get on it anyway, because I challenge myself. That's just who I am. But I send YJ and be like, and I be like, man, what the fuck? Right. How this beat? So I get it.
Yeah. But, you know, all in all, man, July 2025, it's been a great month for folks like us, you know, even though it's not all the same, it's not all digested the same, it's not all taken in the same, but regardless, you can pinpoint something from this month that's a little different from what we seen early in the year, where it was like, it's like, what's going on? What are we doing? What are we, you know, people coming out with that shit. And probably more than likely got something to do with that third quarter shit in tax time. I'm just, I don't know, you know, these people on child support got baby mamas and shit, you know, I don't know. But, you know, So yeah, man, I thought this would be a dope live to just come up here and shoot the shit, man. Salute to the new people that we seen in here. You got any far as the year so far, Grammy nods, do you got any, what you got?
So far for this year, if the Grammys was tomorrow,
yeah,
I would say Clipse would win Album of the Year, and Joyner would probably be a close second, and that's going against what I actually feel. I like Joyner's project, but I just think right now, with the numbers that what Clipse is doing may play a part in that rollout that they did, bro. There's a lot of attention on Clipse. But if I had to choose who album was better, I would choose Joyner. That's just my preference.
Okay.
So yeah, I think right now the nod would go to Clipse for album of the year, rap album of the year, however they want to do.
And I can't even really too much disagree. And the crazy part is, even with everything that I said about Joyner's project, if his rollout was like the Clipse, maybe that Grammy nod or that Grammy win, I should say, would look a little different, just because his was rolled out a little different, even though that's him. That rollout was
alone.
Yeah, it was selective to him, and that's how he does it. He's not dealing with Pharrell on every beat. And Pharrell, if Pharrell's a part of the project and he's producing put it like this, if Pharrell is producing your project, when it comes to rollout, he's gonna make sure that certain things are a certain way, even when it comes to the artist recording. Because I've seen some interviews of Clipse talking about Pharrell in that studio. And it reminded me of JD, how JD kind of directs the artist, because JD's a writer. So he tells the artist what his vision of this is. So it's not just like the artist getting a beat and doing what they want on it. So that's a whole different aspect, and I'm probably rambling, but it was good commentary.
I'm glad you said what the hell you said, because it almost coincides with what I say about when it comes to rolling out 50. Yeah, he had him, he had Drake.
Shit.
Yeah, I sure appreciate you saying that. So we good. We're gonna leave that right there because I don't want to even go backtracking.
Well, because I got a rebuttal to that, but I'm gonna leave it there because we talking about Dre. And Pharrell and JD ain't Dre. So that's all I had for that one. So
yeah, man. But we definitely appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight live, whether you was on the Bank channel or on my channel. Greatly appreciate it. We here every Tuesday, 8 p.m., whether it's a BBP or we might talk about some true crime. Hell, we might even do a top 5 list for whatever reason or whatever topic. Could be the top. Matter of fact, we're gonna be doing that top 5 Southern artists real soon. Uno had gave us that, so I think we're gonna probably do that real soon.
Okay,
but
that's gonna be so hard for me. No,
it is.
Nah,
he gonna be.
It ain't no sweat.
Hey.
We got this.
I just want to ask this question because I thought about this earlier today.
Okay.
Is it safe to say Joyner Lucas is my era's Ludacris?
No. His personality is the you just hear him talk. His personality he's not his personality that's one thing he lacks, his personality and charisma. It just, the charisma of Ludacris is like one of them things in hip hop that there's only a small percentage of people who even have that level of charisma. And then on top of that, because when you hear that, someone might say, ODB, Old Dirty Bastard. Yeah, his character and his charisma, it was that, but he can't rap like Ludacris. So you got to actually be able to rap like Ludacris and have the personality and charisma to go along with it. And it's a crapshoot. It's hard. It's hard.
Okay. That was something that crossed my mind, but
I mean, if there was a E40, would there be a Ludacris? That wasn't meant to be answered. I was just, hey, do what you will with it. He brought fun to the industry. Let me just say that.
Boy, that was so goddamn smooth, boy. I can't even be mad at you, bro. Yeah, man. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Again, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We're gonna see y'all next time, man. Brainstorm on the motherfucking way. This has been
Brainstorm.
Radio. Let's go, man.
What you rapping about in that song?
If I bring it to storm, if we move out of static. Brainstorm.
Stand alone. Come and take a sip of this drink. I really wanna know what you think. If we get drunk and vibe, what you wanna do? Get the juice or the rose? It don't matter, we can do it your way. If we get drunk and vibe, what you wanna do?
And I'm tired of looking like I'm some damn entertainer.
Let us bow our heads and pray for the blessings I've been given today. I know I did some things wrong.
And it's gonna take some atonement, but I gotta keep rolling. And it's gonna take some atonement, that mean you growing. Talk to him.
I'm not finished.
My story written, so I play it out. And if it's anything else, I don't care about it. They should put my story on Paramount. And for niggas that disagree, I ain't worried about it. Living this life is gonna bring lessons, but I'm never stressing, cause that's just gonna make a better me.
Here we go again.
Shit, I'm just gonna let this last ball ride, cause that's the shit I do.
Let him